We have team coverage this morning. Our reporters are fanned out across Michiana from the roads to Elkhart and St. Joseph County. But we start with meteorologist Tom Coombs for what's happening right now. Hey, Tom.
Good morning, Emily. Good morning, everyone. Well, heavy snow happening right now, and it's been happening since around 4 o'clock this morning. We told you it was going to be bad, and now it is, and only getting worse. This snow will keep up until at least 8 o'clock this morning. Here's a loop of the satellite and radar going back to around 3:30 this morning. And again, you can see that heavy snow has been blanketing the area ever since. We saw a little sleet and rain on the front side of this. The latest scan with ABC 57 First Warning Live Doppler radar shows heavy snow everywhere. There are a couple bands. You can see some darker shading in spots that are moving through with some slightly heavier snowfall. But from South Bend to St. Joe to Niles, Plymouth, Warsaw, Rochester, everyone is seeing heavy snowfall. We go in on the metro area. There's really no let up in sight on the local scan here from South Bend over towards Elkhart, Mishawaka, and Goshen. School delays and closings at the bottom of your screen. The end is in sight. I'm tracking it. This is a 90-minute track from the northwest burbs of Chicago across the lake. This is 90 minutes. That means another 2 to 3 hours before we really see any let up in this snow. That's going to take us through 8, 9 o'clock this morning. Heavy snowfall. Snowfall forecast 6 to 10 inches. That potential across northern Indiana, 4 to 8 inches for the rest of the area. Likely we all see around 4 to 8 inches of snow. We'll stay on top of that. When the snow's done, the wind picks up. I've got more on that in your ABC 57 First Warning neighborhood weather forecast. Temperatures, the snow's done by midday to by the early afternoon, but still problems likely through the end of today, Emily.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this is something, we're pretty familiar with now. It's, heavy snow we've been dealing with all winter. It's not stopping quite yet. This morning, we're staying on top of these changing weather patterns for you all.
And it's the timing.
Right.
The timing that's made this the worst. And this morning, again, staying on top of those conditions outside, we join ABC 57's Emily Evans, who's been live in St. Joseph County on the US 20 bypass and State Road 23. Emily, what's it like out there?
To clear the roads, but also law enforcement working to get to some of those accidents out there.
Yeah, double shift on duty right now, and they can't keep up. The
Right.
plows can't keep up. Police can't keep up. If you don't have to go anywhere, stay home. I have a scan here of Kosciuszko County, and it's countywide. It's area-wide. It's not one place. Everyone is seeing the heavy, steady snowfall across the area. It is a mess out there this morning. We'll go over St. Joseph County as well, where that snow is heavy and steady. Here's a live look with the mobile weather tracker. Again, you can see, heavy snowfall. Looks like Eric Stelzer at a red light right now. But again, roads are a mess out there this morning. You need to slow down. We've been urging people to slow down. If you don't have to go anywhere, think about this. If you really don't have to go anywhere, suggest that you stay home because driving conditions are not good. Again, you can see fishtailing, a slow drive this morning. This is out of downtown South Bend. It is not good on the roads. A bullseye of 6 to 10 possible. What this map means, everyone will likely see 4 to 8, but there's the potential for 6 to 10 from St. Joseph County, Elkhart County, across our southwest Michigan counties to see the most snowfall out of this storm. It's going to be a mess, and the most critical part, most of this falls over the next 2 hours. ABC 57 First Warning Live Doppler radar going out for the wider view. Again, you can see the same shading of blue just about across the entire area. There's no let up, there's no break. It is steady. It is heavy snowfall blanketing the area. I'm going to put a 1-hour loop on this, and we're going to look for the end. The end of this is in sight, just not here on this part of the picture. We have to go back towards the west of Chicago, where the end of this snow is. That means we still have 2 to 3 hours of steady snowfall across the area that you're going to have to deal with. It is going to be messy. It's only going to get worse over the next 1 to 2 hours before it slowly gets better. Winter storm warning for the entire area. This is through 5 o'clock this evening. Adverse to hazardous driving conditions. When the snow's done, the weather won't be getting any better. We have the wind that'll be picking up out of the north, and that's going to cause drifting mostly on east-west roads. Low visibility, 1/4 mile out of Goshen, 3/4 of a mile out of South Bend right now. Here's forecast track. We time it all out for you at 7 to 8:30. That heavy snowfall is still with us. After 8:30, we see the snow slowly clear. It'll still be over our eastern counties around noon, but by this afternoon, it clears out. Skies quickly clear out. But temperatures tank and the wind will still be steady at least through the afternoon. By tomorrow morning we clear out, but it's going to be very, very cold to start the day tomorrow. Taking a look at the wind right now, it's steady out of the north at around 20 miles per hour. It is very windy out there, and we'll be picking up 20 to 30 miles per hour around midday, which is why we have that concern for blowing and drifting until 5 o'clock. Then we start to see that wind begin to relax by the evening. Right now, temperatures are in the low 30s and falling. It's now 29 in Benton Harbor. Your ABC 57 first warning 7-day forecast. 20 this afternoon. That's not our high. That's the afternoon temperature. 2 tonight. 26 on Thursday. Cold tomorrow. We do see some fair weather going into the weekend. We may see a flurry as we go towards Saturday and Sunday. Your ABC 57 first warning 10-day forecast. Again, we see those temperatures in the 20s and 30s as we go into next week. Some improvement, but this morning, a big mess.